I haven't really used it much. I'm not sure if it's
It doesn't. Oh, okay, it still works. See.
Just gotta go close.
See, anywhere you go
I should brought my stronger
away
mag.
from north is south. You see, because that's south.
And
Go
the
around
compass,
here.
a compass will not work unless it's level, which doesn't
Yeah,
work on the
you,
ball.
you can't do like this. You know. It don't have to work.
flat. That's why you know there's something at the middle that's
Right.
pointing towards it.
That's good too. Right there.
ODU sent me reading this once. That's my
What? Really? What is that?
ODU's my buddy.
Oh, really?
He sent me that? No, he sent me the.
Oh, okay.
I just put my compass on.
Oh,
his.
okay. That's cool. That's earbuds or something like that, right?
I don't know, but he sent it to me. He's my boy, man.
Yeah, I tell you, ODD is a man. He, I got into him, but after that, the falling out, I just didn't, watch him at all. But he came back,
I did the same thing. I didn't work for the same wavelength. So.
Yeah, right. any other questions you might have? But here's the thing, though. Like this is where we at? We're right here, right? A plane from Charlotte, North Carolina. I talked to a pilot who flies. He's in Charlotte. Right now, he's my sister's neighbor. He flies from Charlotte, North Carolina to LAX, right? And back. I asked him, okay, how long does it take to go this way and come back? He said, if you go this way, right?
A little bit each month.
Right, you to the West Coast, it's 45 minutes longer than coming back. Okay, you see what I'm saying?
No. Why is
Okay, his thing is, he said, because when you go west, you have a headwind. When you come east, you have a tailwind, so it pushes you faster, right? But here's the thing. The Earth is supposed to be spinning like this way. You see, so if you fly here to there, and the Earth is spinning, shouldn't you go to the West Coast faster? See, if it's going this way, because if you're coming back this way and it's still spinning, it should be a lot. You should never get to the East Coast, never, because we're spinning at 800 miles an hour. How can we do that?
But atmosphere can.
No. Is the atmosphere rotating with the Earth?
Yeah. How close are you?
No. How come you feel wind blowing this way, and wind blowing this way, wind blowing this way, and that way? That's the atmosphere. It doesn't stick to the Earth. It cannot be held down by the gravity of Earth.
By friction.
No, it cannot. How do you get friction?
Earth's surface, lower layers of atmosphere.
Because of what? What did it tell you? Because of what?
Everything has, like, metal to metal has friction. Same
But this is air to
Ні хорошо, ні культурний.
I don't know. I think
that guy is a total idiot.
he spoke Russian to me.
Oh yeah, he's a total.
From around here all the way
He
down
comes
to
and
Alabama,
he
there's
always
spraying skies.
laughs
For
at.
Thanksgiving, just
But yeah, look at it. It's funny. But you see what I'm saying? The atmosphere, even in the textbook, they tell you it's called a Coriolis effect. You know what a Coriolis effect is, right?
Yeah.
To have a Coriolis effect, you need two reference frames. One is the Earth, and the other is the atmosphere, the inertia. We're the non-inertia because we're spinning, and the one that's not spinning. So it's so how can you have that and you telling me the atmosphere is going with the Earth? Then that means there's no Coriolis effect. Oh yeah, it doesn't. I know, but you not see how they taught you. They indoctrinate you so much that you cannot see outside of the box that they told you. See, it's very well, planned how they did it.
You have empty sphere, big one. Inside of it, on magnetic suspension.
How do we know it's
you trying to pick a
magnetic?
fight with a pit bull.
No.
I had to say that.
I'm giving you starting conditions.
Right. That's called a presupposition. You're already telling me what it is when you don't even know what it is. You can't be. You see, you got to give me something that you know, that you can see, that you can verify.
No, I wanna tell you that the atmosphere is spinning with the Earth.
Okay,
you live in a farm,
I know what
like,
you're
grow
saying.
your food
Okay.
and all
Okay, this is the earth, right? What's this black stuff around the earth?
Everything. I just moved.
What is that black stuff? What's it called? A vacuum of space. 10 to the minus 17.4. Right? How does the atmosphere,
I moved
this
up
air,
stepdad.
stay on the earth when there's a vacuum? Have you ever seen anyone demonstrate that? A
3 months
vacuum?
of good weather.
How
then.
can you have a vacuum in an atmosphere next to a vacuum without a cleaner?
And we got good returns. We found out though that
That's what I wanted you to say. Exactly. What is gravity? Which gravity?
There's 2 kinds. Outside of where the Chinese are landing.
Okay, which one do you know? Mass attract mass, right?
We moved it a
That's
couple
called
times out.
Newtonian.
Kind of built the garden.
That was just superseded by Einstein 105 years ago.
Yeah.
105 years ago, that changed to
They're not turned on yet.
the beginning of space-time.
So this is the
Einstein is full bullshit. I don't
Yes,
believe
I
it.
agree with you. But even with, let's just think with Newtonian.
the
Mass
outer space
attract mass.
10 to the negative 17.
There he is, the man. Mass attract
Morning.
mass. Have you ever seen that? Mass attract mass? Okay, so how do you know? How can you prove it? Who proved it? Newton, right?
Not even you.
It's called Newtonian gravity. It's Newton, right? Okay, so what? The apple falling is the effect, right? You have to use a scientific method to get the cause of the effect. The effect that you see the apple falling,
Once that runs
what's
out,
the cause? You know? What's the cause of it? How did you know it's gravity? You got to prove that it was gravity at first. How would you put that into a scientific,
Yes, you're right. It is not proven. He seek to the or somehow.
No. But let's get back to the apple because you're still going somewhere else. I'm trying to hold you to one thing so you can see. Once you see a little bit, you see a lot more.
Yeah, the
When you saw
gravity
the apple,
phenomenon
so
is
you're gonna
not
go park the
proven.
car with Mark Wahlberg.
Assume.
So how
Mark
would you,
Wahlberg.
why do you keep saying gravity? That's my question.
I have to have some reference to something.
Okay, I have a reference. In my yellow car, I have a pink unicorn in there.
2017.
You believe it?
Yeah, but you see, I stick to the earth somehow.
I know, but I have a pink unicorn in my yellow car. Do you believe it?
Well, he's gonna move to Florida.
Why? I talk to it all the time. I pet it. You know, he rides shotgun with me sometimes. Do you believe
His
it?
truck on the way.
So why should I believe you on gravity? You have not proven it to me, right? I have not proven my unicorn to you.
But you see how science.
What's science? What is science?
What's gravity?
Yeah, there you go. This
What is
man
gravity?
is very.
What causes gravity?
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get in.
Some people say it's electrostatic.
Yeah, just put them up.
What do you think?
No one knows. It is not proven.
That a
Well, that's
wall?
a different. You can actually prove the magnetism. You know, like this right here. We can actually see these two magnets. I can't even pull them apart. You know, but we can see it doing something. Okay, we know the cause of that effect, that force bringing it together, but we don't know about this.
Earth is not a globe. For
You know,
information.
this right here, when gravity, I did it because I picked it up from its resting state and I picked it up and I dropped it. I'm the cause of that effect that you saw.
No, you cause of lifting it, not
Right. Yeah, but the apple.
And if you have any questions, man, we got
The apple
doctors,
came from
scientists,
what?
pilots.
A seed. A seed was planted in the ground and it grew up into a tree, and the tree bore fruit. And as the fruit ripened and got older, it fell. No gravity. The seed was the, antecedent to that fall
Why it fell?
because it got old and it drops because it has to produce it more trees.
Okay, if you are on a flat earth, why you are not flying above the surface? Why
Who told you it was flying? We didn't say that.
Basically, what they've told us is gravity. Okay, so they're telling you gravity. It's like when they're passing a bill, right? The lawyer or the politicians are passing a bill. They tell you this is what the bill is, but they're putting all this other stuff in there, right? Pork and all that stuff. That's what gravity is. Essentially, it's what they're seeing.
You said
Okay, they're calling it gravity, and then they're putting all this other stuff in that doesn't make sense. It doesn't comport with what it
Yeah, I
is.
agree.
So what it is it's okay. So relative density and
No,
buoyancy.
the effect is what you
That
see.
determines whether it's going to go up or down. Okay. There's also electrostatics. Okay, when you go up, you get different. There's different electrostatic charge within the environment, and there's also what's called incoherent magnetism. And that's what we think. Okay, it's just theory, but that's what gravity. That's what causes the force.
We know the effect.
That causes the bias of that density and buoyancy. So there's a direction and a force. We don't know what it is, but we call it
prove
incoherent
upon
magnetism and
through
static charge.
natural sciences. That's what I'm trying to do.
But with density and buoyancy, essentially, that's going to
supernatural.
give you
We can
your gravity with electrostatic charge.
Exactly. The whole
We actually don't see the effect. It's just called.
So yeah,
Right.
what
When it
they
goes to
call
the
gravity,
supernatural.
something exists, but what they're telling you goes along with that is not true. So
You see, if I have higher density than the
He
air,
is very smart.
right, a balloon.
How's it going, man?
Helium balloon.
Everything here is free. We're just giving out free information about Earth.
okay, but
This is 2014.
gravity forces it to rise.
Well, what they call it,
What it
gravity.
is first.
Actually, that's density.
I think I've been on it about 3.5 years.
Because gravity pulls down.
Took me a little longer.
Imagine
They see
this
that.
big
Yep.
sphere
Cool, cool.
Yeah,
is air inside.
you know Kirk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris. Okay. Good to meet you, man.
Space exists somewhere in the space.
Have you had any arguments, any resistance? Anybody
Right.
It's a
coming at you
flat.
with any,
We've never been there, so
Why would
I
you-
don't even.
Where-
Nope. We get a couple trolls every now and then.
You're
But,
not in space, that's the place.
but once anybody looks into it, they can realize the truth easily.
so easy, especially now. And it's
All
not
the
even,
claims of what happens in space, we can't do here. We can't do what's called orbital mechanics. We can't do that here on Earth. You can't take something, an object, a ball or something, and make stuff orbit it, because it doesn't work that way. It's not how reality works. So that up there, what they call space, isn't real. Okay, they're faking that. They're doing that in like darkened pools and stuff. That's not real. They're using wires. They're using CGI. It's pretty obvious they're using CGI because we've caught them glitching many
the moon
times.
landing was good. 100%.
Yeah, I agree.
It's comically way
So yeah, something like gravity exists, but what they're telling you it is isn't what it is. Essentially, there's a different explanation for